This is game number 13. The Bronx Knights are currently 5-7. As you can see on the league standings, they are 3.5 games behind the Mariners for first place, and it's time to start up the game. Okay. Phil Niekro pitches against the first of a 3-game set against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Home team playing at Old Yankee Stadium, which was bulldozed in 2008. Fix the camera. Ugh. It's about right. It's about right. Bronx Knights are 5-7. Los Angeles Angels are 6-6. Pitching for the Bronx Knights is Phil Niekro. In his third start of the season, his record is 0-2 with a ghastly 10.24 ERA. 15 hits in 9 2/3 innings. Ooh, I gotta do a little better. I'm playing the game on All-Star, batting All-Star, pitching All-Star, so. Stepping in for the Angels, Cliff Floyd, hitting .389 with 4 homers and 9 runs batted in.
Cliff Floyd.
And he swings and pulls this curve. I'm sorry, check that. The knuckleball foul, strike 1.
First pitch, 7-11.
And he fouls it down the opposite field. 2 strikes. And he swings and misses at the curveball for strike 3. And here's the replay.
The shortstop, Wilmer Defoe.
Slow motion. Next up for the Angels, Wilmer Defoe, hitting .250 on this young season. Strike 1. And he hits the high and deep. And gone down the short porch in right field. A mere 336 feet, but that's just enough down that right field line to make it a 1-0 lead for the Angels. Oof. Oh. Next up for the Angels, Nolan Arenado, who's hitting only .217 with 3 homers and 4 RBIs. Strike 1 on the knuckler. And he pulls the fastball foul. Very quickly, it's 2 strikes. He fouls off to check that the curveball. Oh, he hits it high and deep. That's gone. Nolan Arenado jacks it into the bullpen. 436 feet for a home run, and it's very quickly a 2-0 lead for the Angels in the top of the first. Oof. Oh, ouch. Stepping in is Ronald Acuna Jr., 313, 3 homers, 8 runs batted in. And here's the pitch. Fastball, strike one, is batting practice fastball. Curveball just outside, count evens at 1-1. And he hits it high, but not all that deep. It's the center fielder, Mike O'Rourke, who makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Starting lineup for the Angels: Cliff Floyd, left field; Wilmer Defoe, shortstop; Nolan Arenado at third; Ronald Acuna in center; Domingo Santana, the designated hitter; Matt Beattie, first base; J.J. Bleday in right; Bo Naylor catching; and Jahmai Jones. Who knows where Jahmai Jones is playing. I guess it's process of elimination. And it's a line drive to Benny LoCicero in right, who makes the catch for the final out of the inning, but not before two solo jacks. Makes it Los Angeles 2, Bronx Knights coming to bat. And for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim in 2024, it's Alex Wood on the mound, making his third start of the season. He's pitched well, but he has no record. Well, hello, hello. Welcome to Bronx Knights Baseball. I'm already losing 2-0. Thank you for joining. Stepping up for Bronx Knights is Max Lukelich, hitting .412 on the young season with no homers and an RBI. And he lines it foul. Strike one. Max Lukelich has an 8-game hitting streak. And he hits a shallow fly ball to left field for the first out of the inning. Starting lineup for the Bronx Knights: Max Lukelich is in left, Don Mattingly's playing first base, Chris Ramos is the second baseman, Mike O'Rourke is in center field, Jacob Salazar is the designated hitter, Matt Termini at third base, Benny LoCicero in right, Matthew Saps at shortstop, and behind the dish, Anthony Millo. Now stepping up is Don Mattingly, hitting .277 on the season. He takes ball one. Low, ball two. He checks his swing on the knuckle curve. Count goes 3-0. Is he taking a pitch? Yes, he is, because I'm not going to swing. Oh, right on the corner for a strike. Count is 3-1, which is a hitter's count. Oh, and he lines it foul. The count goes full. Here's the payoff pitch. And he hits a line drive to the opposite field, but right into the glove of the left fielder for the second out of the inning. Batting third. Playing second base is Chris Ramos, hitting .262 with 2 homers and 5 RBIs. He checks it. Count is low. Ball one. And he hits a medium fly ball into the gap, but the left fielder runs over and makes the catch for the final out of the inning. So after one complete, it's the Los Angeles 2, the Bronx nothing. Stepping up for the Angels, Matt Beattie, hitting .238.
The first baseman, Matt Beattie.
And he lines it foul, strike one. Strike two. So my created franchise is the Bronx Knights. Knights because the Knights just sound cool. And Bronx, because that's my hometown. I grew up in the Bronx. I lived there until I was 37. So it seemed appropriate if I was going to create a franchise to make them the Bronx Knights. They are currently inserted into the American League West. Soft fly ball. Oh, out of play for foul ball. The count remains 0-2. They are replacing the Houston Astros in the American League West. So far, the team is 5-7. Soft ground ball to the pitcher. He fields, fires, got him for the first out of the inning. Defense for the Bronx Knights from left to right. In the outfield, it's LoCicero, O'Rourke, and LoCicero. In the infield, it's Termini, Saps, Ramos, and Mattingly, and Anthony Millo behind the plate. Strike one on the knuckler. JJ Bleedy is hitting only a $190 this early young season. Swing and a miss over the breaking ball. Count is 0-2. Let's go high fastball. Swing and a miss in the high fastball for strike three. 2 outs in the inning. Batting practice fastball.
Naylor.
But he couldn't catch up to it. Bo Naylor hitting .257 with a homer and 3 RBIs. Strike one, knuckleball. And he hits a hard line drive right past the diving second baseman. Oh, he's going to second. Oh, Bo, whoa, he caught the defense sleeping and turns a ground ball, base hit to right field into a double. Jahmai Jones stepping in after that terrible mistakes, hitting 154 with a homer and an RBI. What a mistake for the Bronx Knights.
Nope, that's
Low, ball one. Count is 1-0. Swings and fouls the fastball off. Its count evens at 1-1. Breaking ball is low. Count is 2-1. Old Yankee Stadium. How beautiful it was. Knocked it down in 2008. It's up the middle for a base hit. The run arounds third and comes home. And it is a 3-0 lead for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. RBI single by Jahmai Jones. Here's the replay. Oh, it's clean base hit up the middle. Stepping up, Cliff Floyd, who was 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first. Gonna have to get somebody up in the bullpen soon. Strike one. He fouls off the knuckler. Count very quickly falls to 0-2. Cliff Floyd in this fictional franchise has 355 home runs after 21 seasons.
ball that's outside.
Floaters outside. Count is 1-2. And strike three, swing and a miss for the third out of the inning. But not before they drive in another run and extend the lead. After 1.5 innings of play, LA is winning 3-0. Oh, oh. Stepping up, Michael O'Rourke hitting .353 with a homer and 7 RBIs.
Mike O'Rourke.
And he swings over the top of the knuckle curve for strike one. He checks it. Is low. Count is 1-1. He fouls off the changeup. Count falls to 1-2. Did he check it? He asked for help. Yes, he did. Count evens at 2-2. He backs him off the plate with the high fastball. Count goes full, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, he hits the corner. O'Rourke doesn't like the call. Let's see. Is it too close to take?
The designated hitter.
Yeah, it's too close to take. You gotta foul that off. Next up, Jacob Salazar, hitting .341 with a homer and 3 RBIs.
1-0.
And the count is 1-0. Pitch is low. And it's a line drive into the seats for foul ball, strike 2. No, check that. Count is even at 1-1. Fouls off the fastball. Count it drops to 1-2. Backs him off the plate. Count evens at 2-2. Did he check it? Yes, he did. Count goes full, 3-2. On deck, Matt Termini. And he hits it down the line into the left field corner for a base hit. He's got to make a big turn at first base and hold at first with a single. He was thinking about 2 off the bat, but left fielder got over there quickly. Just right over the third base bag. Cliff Floyd fields, gets it back in. So next up with a 6-game hitting streak is Matt Termini playing third base. He's hitting .289 with a homer and 6 RBIs so far this young season. The pitch is outside, knuckle curve for ball 1. Inside, ball 2. Salazar at first. Salazar has speed, and he throws over to keep him close. He has speed, but he's not the prototypical base stealer. Count is 2-0. And it's a line drive to the center, base hit. And we have runners at first and third with 1 out. Let's look at the replay. There's Termini, showboating a little bit. Oh, no replay. Sorry about that, ladies and gents. Up is LoCicero playing right field today. He's hitting a .195.
Nope.
Knuckle curve is low. He takes ball 1. 195, but he does have 9 runs batted in, so the hits that he has have come in good situations.
Yep, that ball went out.
Count falls to 2-0. Alex Wood seems to be digging himself a little bit of a hole here in the second. And it's a base hit to right field. Salazar makes the turn and heads on home, and it's a 3-1 ball game. RBI single for LoCicero, his 10th run batted in 10 games. He hits them when they count. Here's the replay. Pulls it between the first and second baseman into right field. Next up is Matthew Saps, who's hitting .179 with 1 homer and 4 runs batted in. And he hits a line drive foul. Strike 1. Pitch is low, count evens at 1-1. Termini is at second. LoCicero is at first. Matthew Saps at the plate. Pitch is inside, ball 2. Count is 2-1. And the inside fastball, he fouls off. Fouls it back to the screen. The count is even at 2-2. Outside, ball 3, the count goes full. Anthony Millo on deck. Here's the payoff pitch. Will the runners be moving? No, they will not. And it's a line drive foul into the seats. Count remains 3-2. Pitches inside for ball 4. The bases are loaded. With 1 out, we got Termini at third. We have LoCicero at second and Matt Saps at first, as Anthony Millo, hitting a .114 for the season with 3 runs batted in, steps up with a prime opportunity to tie the ball game. And he hits a line drive, base hit to center field. It's a 2 RBI single as 2 runners come around to score. And the score, wait, oh, he catches a base running mistake by Matt Saps. And there are 2 outs, but not before Anthony Millo drives in 2 to tie the ball game at 3. That's 2 base running mistakes in 2 innings. Well, check that. And Max Lukelich takes a swing at the first pitch and flies to medium left field. Cliff Floyd is there. He makes the catch, the final out of the inning, but not before the Bronx Knights tie the ball game at the end of 2. It's tied at 3. Stepping up, Wilmer Defoe, who hit a solo homer. Today he's 1 for 1. And the knuckle is over for a strike. And out of the outstretched dive of Salazar at short, it's a base hit to the opposite field. He leads off with a single.
Now that.
Oof, pitcher is getting beaten. Beaten up. Beaten up. Stepping up, the dangerous Nolan Arenado, who also hit a solo home run in the first. And the fastball is low, ball 1.
2-0.
Screwball, ball 2. Beautiful night sky in the Bronx. 4, 6, 3, double play. And very quickly there are 2 outs. Nolan Arenado hits into a DP.
The center fielder, number 13.
Just like that, there are 2 outs. Ronald Acuna Jr. is 0 for 1 with a fly out in the first. He steps up there. And he checks his swing, but it doesn't matter because the ump calls it a strike on the corner. Strike 2, curveball. Count is 0-2. And he fouls off the knuckler. Count remains 0-2. And he swings and misses at the batting practice fastball for the final out of the inning. And at middle of 3, it's LA 3, Bronx 3. Stepping up for the second time today is Don Mattingly. He's hitting .271 with 3 home runs and 9 runs batted in. He's 0 for 1 today. Purple skies. And he hits it high and deep, but foul. He has 3 homers and 6 RBIs in the last 3 games. He's getting hot. He checked the knuckle against the knuckle curve. Count evens at 1-1. Just outside. Count is 1. Count is 2-1. Two-seamer strike. Count evens at 2-2. Count is full. Here's the payoff pitch. And he fouls it the other way to Cliff Floyd, who makes the catch quite easily for the first out of the inning. Just off the end of the bat. Upcoming schedule for the Bronx Knights. This is the first of a 3-game set against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Then it's 3 against the Tampa Bay Rays. And then they go to Cleveland to face off against the Indians. Since this is a fantasy draft, I have no idea who are on those teams. Stepping in there is Chris Ramos. He's 0 for 1. He hits it high and deep into the gap. And it is one hop over the fence for a ground rule double. That's Chris Ramos' 3rd double of the season. Nice piece of hitting. Mike O'Rourke steps up. He's 0 for 1. The runner in scoring position.
1-0.
And he checks his swing. Pitches high. Ball 1. And he hits it lazy fly ball to the right fielder. And Ramos is tagging up, and he's going to third. He's now at third base with 2 outs.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter.
Next up, Jacob Salazar. He's a single and a run score today. You need to hit to get that run in. And he checks his swing. 2-seamers low. Right now he leads the Bronx Knights in hits.
That's ball 2.
Ball 2. He's pitching him carefully, giving him the respect he deserves.
3-0.
And the count is full, 3-0. Does he have the green light? No, he does not. I am not swinging. And his strike 1. Hitters count, 3 balls, 1 strike. Runner at third. The shackles are off. But the pitch is inside and he walks him. Salazar goes to first. We have runners at first and third with 2 outs. As Matt Termini, who's 1 for 1 with a run scored, steps up in a good RBI opportunity with 2 outs. Pitch is outside, ball 1. And he hits a lazy fly ball to center. Acuna settles under it, makes the catch for the final out of the inning. So, 3 complete. The score remains tied. Stepping up to the plate for the Angels is Domingo Santana, who flied out in the first. He's hitting .304 with a homer and 2 RBIs. High knuckler, strike 1. Curveball low. Count evens at 1-1. Pitch is low. Count goes 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he swings and misses at the slider. Count evens to 2-2. And he hits the knuckler. Deep, but caught by Lukulich in left field for the first out of the inning.
Next to the Angels, the first baseman.
First baseman Matt Beatty steps up. He's 0 for 1. Ground out in the second. And he hits a line drive to Max Lukulich, who gets back there and makes the catch after a little bit of a run. Busy out there this inning, making the first 2 outs of the inning. J.J. Bleday, 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second. He's hitting a .186 on the season. High strike.
Ball.
Curveball is low.
Look out, 1-1.
He swings and misses at the slider. Count falls to 1-2. And he fouls it down the left field line. Count remains 1-2. On Blade. And he swings and misses at the fastball. For strike 3. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Phil Niekro. And after 3.5 innings of play, the count remains tied at 3. Stepping in there for the second time is Benny LoCicero, who has a single and an RBI, run scored. And he checks it, takes ball 1. Line drive foul down the first base line. Count evens at 1-1 on LoCicero. And he drives it deep down the right, check that, the right field line. The count remains 1-2. And his strike 3 sits down with the bat on his shoulder for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Lefty on lefty crime. Oh, that is just right in there. Matt Saps steps in. He walked in the second. And fouls off the changeup for strike 1. Ball 1. Count evens 1-1. Saps had a home run in yesterday's contest. Pitch is low, ball is 2 balls and 1 strike. And he hits a hard ground ball to the third baseman, who fields, throws across the diamond for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 43.
Anthony Millo, who has a single and 2 runs batted in, steps in. He's 1 for 1. Oh, it hit him. Yep, it hit him. He takes first base on the hit by pitch.
Number 41.
Max Lukelich steps in. He's 0 for 2 with a runner at first. 2 outs. And he swings over the changeup, strike 1. It's a hard ground ball to the second baseman, who throws for the fielder's choice for the third out of the inning. The end of 4 innings of play. It's Los Angeles 3, Bronx 3. Stepping in there for the Los Angeles Angels is Bo Naylor, who's 1 for 1 in the 5th inning. Swing and a miss at the fastball, strike 1. He's hitting 4 for 11 at a 364 clip in his last 3 games. And he hits it high and deep, but foul. It's a long strike. And swings and misses at the fastball. Change of speed got him. That's Phil Niekro's 6th strikeout in 4 1/3 inning. It's been an up and down start for Phil. He's trying to get back on track after having 2 really bad starts this season. And he hits it hard to Salazar at short, who throws from the hole. He got him. 2 outs. Nice play from Salazar at short. Oh, check that. It's Matt Saps playing short today. Salazar is the designated hitter. Cliff Floyd steps in. He's 0 for 2. Strike one. And Salazar ranges, fires, got him. Nice play from I keep saying Salazar. It's Matthew Saps making the last two plays at shortstop. Yeah. Matt Saps is playing short. What a nice play, Matt. Don Mattingly's 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. Donnie Baseball steps in for the Bronx Knights in this parallel universe. Pitches low, ball 1. Donnie right now has an 8-game hitting streak. There's some action in the Angels bullpen. He fouls off the two-seamer. Count is even at 1-1. And he hits a medium deep fly ball to Acuna in center for the 3rd out of the inning. Mattingly is 0 for 3 today. First out of the inning. Check that. Chris Ramos steps in. He's 1 for 2 with a double in the 3rd. Pitches on the corner, two-seamer for strike 1. And he hits the inside two-seamer for strike 2. It's foul ball. Line drive foul. Count remains 0-2. Did he check it? Yes, he did. Count is 1-2. Ball 2, count evens. Just outside, count goes full 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Up. Is he going to check down at third? No, he does not. It's ball 4. Ramos is at first. There's 1 out. Stepping up is Mike O'Rourke. He's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a line out. Lefty on lefty. Pitch is outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss at the changeup. Count evens at 1-1. And he hits a flare out to right field. Drops in for a base hit. Just off the end of the bat. Fights it off. And it drops in front of Cliff Floyd. So now with runners in first and second, it seems like that's all for Alex Wood. Manager's seen enough. And in comes Corey Kluber in the year 2024. No longer a starter. He's now a relief pitcher. This is his 7th appearance of the season. He's 1-1 with a 9.28 ERA. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Salazar is up. He's 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored. Pitch is outside, ball 1. Salazar is hitting .356 this season. And he fouls off the sinker. Count evens at 1-1. Jacob Salazar is hitting only .200 with runners in scoring position. I'm sure he'd like to improve that. And he hits it high and deep. And Acuna is racing over and he makes the catch. Tagging from second. And makes it to third, but not before there are 2 outs. Runners at first and third with 2 outs for Matt Termini, who's 1 for 2. It's going to take a single to get him home. And he hits it down the third baseline. Base hits. The run scores. And he holds him to a single as Termini drives in the go-ahead run. And the Bronx Knights are leading 4-3. Here's the replay. Right down the third baseline, he pulls it. This is a nice angle. Boom, right down that third base line. No chance for the third baseman. Benny LoCicero, today's right fielder, steps in. And he hits it high, but foul for strike one. Benny has a single, an RBI, a run scored. He's 1 for 2. And he checks his swing. He's outside. Benny's hitting .455 with runners in scoring position after 12 games this season. Outside. Count falls to 2-1. And he grounds it weakly foul. Right off the forehead of the first baseman. You saw that, right? I saw that. Pitches inside. He asks for help. He did not swing. Count goes full. 3-2. 3-2. 2 outs. The runners will be in motion. And he grounds it foul. Count remains 3-2. Everybody's moving. Here's the payoff pitch. And he hits it foul. It's a battle up there. And the pitch is high. He takes ball 4, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs. Corey Kluber is not doing so well as he's come in. He's hit some trouble. Matt Saps with a walk in the second. He's officially 0 for 1 with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Will he show patience? Pitch is low, ball 1. Mike O'Rourke's at third. Matt Termini is at second. Benny LoCicero is at first. With Matt Saps at the dish. Inside, ball 2. It's 2-0. There's nowhere to put him. He's got to throw a strike. And it's the line drive foul. And he hits it weakly to the third baseman, who throws across the diamond for the 3rd out of the inning. They leave the bases loaded, but at the end of 5, the Bronx Knights are leading 4-3. Wilmer Defoe is 2 for 2 today. And he flares it out the other way, but Max is right there. Lukelich makes the catch for the 1st out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The third baseman,
Nolan Arenado, who has a solo homer in the 1st, he's 1 for 2, steps up. Curveball outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Count evens at 1-1. Screwball inside and low, 2-1. And he hits a deep drive in the gap. O'Rourke cannot make the catch. It's 1 hop off the wall. And he throws it to the cutoff man for a stand-up double. Nolan Arenado is 2 for 3. Let's watch the replay. Oof. Hard piece of hitting. Cannot get there. All right, it's time. It is time to go to the bullpen and warm some people up. So righty, righty, lefty. Let's warm up Holder and Biddle. Let's just get them warm just in case. Ronald Acuna is up. And fastball, batting practice fastball that clocked at only 85 on the radar gun for strike 1. Ronald Acuna is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. Slider low. Count is 1-1. And he serves up the curveball foul. Count falls to 1-2. And the floater knuckles in there, fouls it off. Count remains 1-2. And he swings and misses at the slider for the second out of the inning. Phil's 7th strikeout of the contest.
The designated hitter,
Domingo Santana, the designated hitter, steps up. Knuckler floats in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. Just outside with the fastball. Count evens at 1-1. Swinging and miss at the curveball. Count is 1-2. Swinging and miss at the slider on the corner for strike 3. Phil's fired up. Look at him. And after 5.5 innings of play, the game remains 4-3 Knights. I think that is going to be all for Negro. Left. Jesse Biddle scheduled to go into the game. Lefty versus lefty. We'll let Jonathan Holder continue to warm up for the 7th. Stepping up is Anthony Mello, who has 2 runs batted in today. He checks his swing, ball 1. And he hits a line drive. It's heading for the gap. And a diving catch by Acuna. He makes the catch for the first out. What a play. Gets his jersey dirty for that one. Let's see the replay. Goes a long way to his left and dives and makes the catch. Steals a hit from Anthony Mello. Stepping up, Max Lukulich. He's 0 for 3 today with the ground out. Ball 1. Coming into today's contest, he was hitting 412. I guess the 400s are gone now. He's probably hitting around 370. And he hits a weak ground ball to the second baseman, who scoops and fires. And he gets him for the second out of the inning. He's 0 for 4 today. Don Mattingly steps up. He's 0 for 3. And he fouls off the sinker, strike 1. Don Mattingly had 2 homers and 3 RBIs yesterday. And he checks his swing, but the cut fastball is in there for a strike. Very quickly, the count is 0-2. Line drive, 1 hop to the shortstop from the hole. He throws across the diamond, and for the 3rd out of the inning, the throw is in time. It's an easy 1-2-3 inning for Corey Kluber in relief. And the score remains 4-3. Do you want to change pitchers? Yes, I do. Jesse Biddle, making his 7th appearance this season, is coming in relief for Necro. He's 1-1 with a 5.06 ERA.
Leading off for the Angels, the first baseman, Matt Beatty.
And he fouls off the fastball. Matt Beatty is 0 for 2 today. Swinging and miss at the curveball. Count is very quickly 0-2. I need this game. Swinging and miss at the high fastball. 3 pitches. The batter is down. J.J. Bidet with 2 strikeouts today steps in. And he grounds it very strongly to the second baseman, Ramos. He fields and throws to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now back,
Bo Naylor, 1 for 2. Curveball strike. And he hits a line drive that drops in between the fielders for a sliding double. It was in the gap. Luklich cut it off, but was not able to get it in time.
The second baseman, July.
Splits the outfielders. Scoops it, doesn't let it get past him, but kind of lackadaisical in his approach to get it back in. Maybe too much speed anyway. In any event, we are going to go manager, bullpen. We're going to warm up Dellin Betances. We're going to put in Jonathan Holder.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jonathan Holder, making only his third appearance. He does not have an earned run in 2 appearances so far this season. He's here to get this one out. Jahmai Jones is up. He's 1 for 2. Strike 1, 94 on the radar gun. And he hits it just foul for strike 2. He fouls off the cut fastball. Count remains 0-2. This is Jonathan Holder's spot. And he hits a lazy fly ball to O'Rourke in center for the final out of the inning. Jonathan Holder comes in, does his job, keeps it a 1-run ball game as the Bronx Knights lead 4-3. Get up and stretch. Take me out to the ball game. Carlos Parra, 7th appearance with a 4.15 ERA. I'm going to very quickly go to the manager's office. Bullpen. Dellin Betances will schedule to put in the game. Will pitch the 8th. Chris Ramos steps up. He's 1 for 2. And the pitch is low.
Count 1-0.
What a handsome guy. Look how handsome he is. I wonder who he's modeled after. Pitch is high. Count is 2-0. Carlos Parra comes in, throws 2 balls. 3-0. He's taking a pitch. Taking a pitch. Right on the outside corner. Hitters count 3-1. The shackles are now officially off. And he hits a hard ground ball to the shortstop. Fields, fires, got him for the first out of the inning. Center fielder Mike O'Rourke is stepping up. He's 1 for 3 with a single in the 5th. Lefty on lefty. Line drive, base hit to right field for O'Rourke. Nice piece of hitting. Here's the replay. Designated hitter for today, the platoon between Saps and Salazar. And throws to first, he gets back in. Salazar's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Pitch is outside, ball 1. And he hits a pop-up in foul territory. Will it make the seats? No, it will not. Now Nolan Arenado makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Salazar is set down. Matt Termini's 2 for 3 with 2 singles, a run scored, an RBI. He steps up with O'Rourke at first. And he hits a line drive, base hit to center field. Runners are at first and second with 2 outs. Termini is on fire. Let's watch the replay. Bang, right up the middle. Boom. Next up, Benny LoCicero, 1 for 2 with a single, an RBI, and a run scored. And he hits a line drive, foul. Count is 0-1. Takes a changeup for strike 2. Count is very quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Oh, he is not happy. 2 left on. The end of 7 innings of play. Bronx Knights still lead 4-3. Do you want to change pitchers? Yes, I do. Dylan Patan says this is his 8th appearance. He's officially 0-1 with a 1.42 ERA. When John Smoltz was on the disabled, well, he wasn't on the disabled list. When John Smoltz was rehabbing an injury, Dylan Patances came in to close and blew the save. Swing and a miss on the 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Cliff Floyd, 0 for 3 today, takes strike 1. It's a line drive to left field, but right at check that, Max Luklich in left field. He barely has to move for the first out of the inning. Look at this, literally right there. It is Wilmer Defoe, 2 for 3. Strike 1, 98 on the radar gun. Strike 2. And he hits it off the end of the bat the other way, but Max is right there to make the catch for the second out of the inning. It's been a busy day for Luklich. The dangerous Nolan Arenado, who already has a home run today. He's 2 for 3. He steps up. Swings and misses at the fastball. Oh, he hits it high and deep, and you can say goodnight to that one. Mistake pitch from Dylan Patances, and the game is tied. Oh. Fubar. His second home run today. 5th of the season. Bang. And that's why Nolan Arenado will probably someday go to the Hall of Fame. Well, it's got to start over. Ronald Acuna is 0 for 3. Strike 1 on the fastball, 99 on the radar gun. It's not quite as impressive when you give up long balls. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Swing and a miss at 100 on the radar gun. He strikes him out, but not before Nolan Arenado ties the ball game in the 8th. It's the Angels 4, Bronx Knights 4. Got to respect the replay. There we go. All right. John Brebbia is making his second appearance of the season. I don't know who John Brebbia is. Manager, bullpen. I'm gonna just have Caleb Smith warming up and John Smoltz just stretching and tossing, just in case we take the lead. Swing and a miss, Matt Saps, 0 for 2. High pitch. Pitches outside. Count evens at 1-1.
Ball 2.
Checks his swing. Count is 2-1. And he hits a high pitch but foul. Count evens at 2-2. Pitch is high. Count goes full. 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. And he walks the leadoff man. Matt Saps is at first with the base on balls. Not the way you want to start the 8th inning of a tie ball game. Anthony Millo, who's 1 for 2, steps up to the plate. He has 2 runs batted in today. I'm sure he'd love a 3rd or a 4th. And he throws to first. He's back in time. Not a whole lot of speed at first base. Slider inside, ball 1 to Millo. Outside, ball 2.
No strike.
He's come in to walk the first batter. He's 2-0 on the second batter. He's not. Swing and a miss
2 balls, 1 strike.
in the dirt. It would have been ball 3. It's a ground ball base hit between short and third. There's runners on first and second with nobody out. Miller comes through with a single.
The batter, number 41.
Next up, Max Lukelich, who's 0 for 4 today, but he's up now with the runners on first and second and nobody out. Max has an awful lot of speed. Ball 1 low. It'll be very difficult to double up Max. And he hits it. Oh, 6-4-3 double play. But he does double him up. Just like that, there's 2 outs and a runner at third base. Perfect 6-4-3 double play. Scoops it. No exchange. Oh. There it goes. Half a step. Don Mattingly's up. He's 0 for 4 today, but he has a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Can he get that run in? And he hits a weak ground ball on the first pitch to Arenado, who throws across the diamond for the 3rd out of the inning. Wasted opportunity. The game is still tied. We go to the 9th.
Leading off for the Angels, the designated hitter, Domingo Santana.
And on the first pitch over Dylan Betances, single, runner on first base.
Now batting, the first.
Let's look at the replay.
Matt Beatty.
Just takes it the other way over the second baseman's head. .98 on the gun. Strike 1 on Matt Beatty. He's 0 for 3 today with a strikeout in the 7th. Strike 2 on the knuckle curve. Swing and a miss at the high fastball. Beatty goes down swinging.
The batter, the right fielder,
J.J. Bleday, 0 for 3 with the ground out in the 7th, steps in. Just inside with the fastball. Count is 1-0. Oh, and he... Oh, no, there's some sort of miscommunication at first base. Mattingly cannot get the ball out of his glove. And it's a base hit. They call it a base hit, not an error. That's a difficult call. Bo Naylor steps up. He's 2 for 3. There's runners on first and second. We need a chance for the mound visit. We got to come out, discuss the strategy. Bo Naylor's 2 for 3 with a single, a double, a run scored. He's got a runner in scoring position, the go-ahead run at second base. Umpire comes out there and breaks up the meeting. And he throws a fastball, 99 on the radar gun. The strike 1. Dylan Betances is in his 2nd inning pitching. He's at 17 pitches. You have to wonder when the manager's going to come out and get him. Three, 6-3, double play, and the inning is over. Mattingly redeems himself. And the score remains tied in the 9th. Bottom of the 9th for the Bronx Knights. Okay, so that's it for Craig Kimbrell's coming in. 6th start, hasn't given up a run yet. Okay, now what we're going to do, bullpen. We're going to sit Caleb down. We're going to bring in John Smoltz, warm him up. John Smoltz scheduled to put him in the game. John Smoltz is going to go in there in the 9th. Let's just hope I can do a walk-off. Chris Ramos is up 1 for 3. And he hits it high, but not all that deep to right field. He settles underneath it and makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
Now that the center fielder.
Mike O'Rourke is 2 for 4 with 2 singles today. Pitch is low. Craig Kimbrell will not go to the Hall of Fame, but he was one hell of a closing pitcher for a while. The Boston Red Sox. And he hits a hard ground ball to the first baseman, who scoops it, picks it up, and gets it to the pitcher covering just in time for the second out of the inning. Nice stick-with-itness by the first baseman. Jacob Salazar steps in with 2 outs. He's 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. He's a switch hitter. Now he's batting from the left side against the righty Kimbrell. And he fouls off the fastball, 98 on the radar gun for strike 1. Knuckle curve, fouls it off, strike 2. Goes after their high fastball, fouls it off. Count remains 0-2.
That's out.
100-mile-an-hour fastball, triple digits, just outside. Count is 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the knuckle curve for the final out of the inning. We're going to extra innings, ladies and gentlemen. Extra baseball. The end of 9, it's 4-4. And for the 10th, John Smoltz comes in. John has not had a good season so far. Granted, it's early. In 5 appearances, he has a 1-0 record, but his ERA is 6.23. Right now, right-handers are hitting 500 against him. You got to do something about that.
The second baseman, Jemai Jones.
Ramos backhands, throws, got him, first out. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter, the left fielder.
Cliff Floyd is 0 for 4. He steps up with 1 out. And it's a flat slider high in the strike zone. I'll bet Cliff Floyd wishes he had that one back. Slider's in there, strike 2. Swing and a miss at the 98-mile-an-hour fastball, strike 3. Very quickly, there are 2 outs. Wilmer Defoe, 2 for 4 with a home run and a single today. Steps up for the 5th time. He swings and fouls off the slider, strike 1. Fouls off the fastball, strike 2. Change up inside, ball 1. In the dirt, count evens at 2-2. He fouls off the fastball, count remains 2-2. Fastball is high, count goes full, 3-2. The very dangerous Nolan Arenado is on deck. I'm sure he doesn't want to face him. Oh, and he catches it. Line drive, Matt Termini, third base. Full extension for the third out. Let's look at that play again. Look at this extension. What a nice play. So, after 9.5 innings of play, the score remains tied. Can Matt, who gets up now,
Leading off for the ninth,
keep the momentum going? Matt Termini's 3 for 4 today. And he hits it high, but not out of the range of Acuna at center, who makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out.
the batter, number 39.
I think, well, Benny LoCicero's up. He's 1 for 3. But I think I'm going to make Smoltz pitch a second inning. Knuckle curves in there for a strike. I think he's going to pitch a second inning. Because I don't know how long this is going to go. Line drive to center, but right there is Acuna. 2 catches, 2 outs. Kimbrel has come in and done his job. Matt Saps. He has 2 walks today, but he's officially 0 for 2 at the dish. I'm sure he'd like to get in the hit column.
That's outside.
Out just outside. He checked the swing.
Ball. That's inside.
Pitches inside. Fastball. Count is 2-0. He grounds it weakly to the third baseman, who scoops, fires, got him. Quick 1-2-3 inning for Craig Kimbrel. And at the end of 10 innings of play, the count remains tied. Nolan Arenado is up in the 11th. This is a replay of the 8th. Oh, to tie the game at 4. Let's go fastball. Power on power. Strike 1, 97 miles an hour. Nolan is 3 for 4 with 2 home runs today. I think it's 2 home runs. Swinging and miss at the slider. Strike 2. And hits it high and deep the other way, but not quite deep enough as Benny LoCicero makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr., 0 for 4 today, steps in. He had a strikeout in the 8th inning. Strike 1. Flat slider, he lets it go for a strike. It's 0-2. He fouls off the fastball. Count remains 0-2. 4-4 ball game, 11th inning. John Smoltz is in his second inning of work. Swinging and misses the fastball inside. Acuna is down. 2 outs.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Domingo Santana.
Domingo Santana steps in. He is 1 for 4 with a single in the 9th. And the slider is just outside for ball 1. And it's a jug leaping catch by Ramos for the 3rd out of the inning. And the side is retired. 2 leaping catches to end the 9th, the 10th and the 11th. Or the 9th and the 11th. Who knows? At this point I'm getting a little loopy. The point is, it's 10.5 innings. It's tied 4 apiece. Emmanuel Clace, 5th appearance of the season. He is no record with a 6.23 ERA. Manager, bullpen. Left, left, left. So we're going to take Caleb Smith, warm him up. Caleb Smith scheduled to put him in the game. Lefty on lefty. Okay. Anthony Miller was up. He He's 2 for 3 today. And he hits a high fly ball to center field. Acuna settles in and makes the easy catch for the first out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, number 41.
Right-hander pitching in the Angels bullpen. Max Lukulich has not had a good day at the plate. He's 0 for 5.
Nope.
Pitch is low. Pitch is outside. 101 miles an hour on the radar gun on a cutter. Woo. Swing and a miss at the 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Clace has a shotgun for an arm. Fouls off the fastball. Count evens at 2-2. Line drive. Foul. Count remains 2-2. And he flares it to short center field. But right there is Acuna for the second out of the inning. Max is 0 for 6 today. Oof. Don Mattingly's 0 for 5. He steps in.
Mattingly.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 101 mile an hour cut fastball. My goodness. It's just... Strike 2. It's just unfair. Woof. And he fouls the slider into the seats. Count is 0-2. And he's behind on the cut fastball. Fouls it off. Count remains 0-2. Pitch is low. Count is 1-2. Oh! Wait a minute. It hit him. He hit him, but he swung and missed. And struck out. Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? At the end of 11 innings of play, the count remains tied. He should be at first base. But I could not control myself. Oh, yes, I want to change pitchers.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Caleb Smith, 7th appearance of the season. His ERA is 5.40.
leading off for the Angels, the first baseman.
Outside slider, ball 1. Strike 1, two-seamer. Count is 1-1. And he hits it high and deep, but not out of the reach of Benny LoCicero, who runs it down for the catch. 1 out for Caleb Smith. J.J. Bleday is 1 for 4 with a single in the 9th. He steps in against Caleb. Strike 1 on the slider. And he grounds it sharply to first base. Mattingly scoops, takes it himself for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher,
Bo Naylor is 2 for 4 with a double, a single, and a run scored. Strike 1. He swings and fouls off the fastball. It's very quickly 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at the high fastball. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Caleb Smith. And halfway through the 12th inning, bottom of the 12th, Chris Ramos is up against Emmanuel Clace. Cut fastball clocked at 100 is just low. Ball 1. No, check that. Strike 1. And he hits a hard ground ball to the spot right at the second baseman, who throws to first for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Mike O'Rourke's 2 for 5 with 2 singles. Steps in against Clace. Clace has a future as a closer. And he hits a high but shallow fly ball into right field. The second baseman settles under it and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Jacob Salazar 1 for 4 with a single. Steps up with 2 outs. And he skies it the other way. Cliff Floyd runs down the ball for the third out of the inning. A very quick 1-2-3 inning for the Knights. And after 12 innings of play, the game remains tied at 4. Which team will win? We're gonna win! Bronx Knights!
Leading off to the Angels, the second baseman, Jemai.
Slider inside to Jemai Jones, who's 1 for 4. Strike 1 fastball. And he hits a ground ball to Saps, who backhands it, throws across his body to first in time for the first out of the inning. Nice play by Matthew Saps.
The left fielder, number 30.
Cliff Floyd is 0 for 5 in this contest. Just outside with the slider, 1-0. Two-seamer, strike 1. And he grounds it weakly, rolls it over to the second baseman, who fields, fires, got him. 2 outs in the top of the 13th. Wilmer Defoe's 2 for 5 with a homer, a single, an RBI. He steps in. Strike 1 on the fastball. And he breaks his bat. To the pitcher, throws to first, easy 1-2-3 inning, and the side is retired. 12.5 innings have been played. The score is still tied in extra innings. Sir Anthony Dominguez, who is the closer for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, he's coming in to hold the lead. It's not a save situation. Matt Termini steps up, he's 3 for 5. And he grounds it weakly between short and third. He's deep in the hole, is short. He throws across his body. Not in time. It's an infield hit for Matt Termini. He has 4 hits in this ball game. The winning run is at first. Benny LoCicero has a single today, and it runs on RBI. And hits a line drive, foul. Officially, he's hitting 200 on the season. He goes after a pitch out of the strike zone. He fouls it off. The count is 0-2. Throws over to first just to keep him close. Hits a line drive up the middle, base hit for LoCicero. This runner's on first and second, and nobody out. The winning run is on second base. Now batting. Oh, for a minute there, I thought he was going to catch it on the line. Matthew Saps steps in. He's 0 for 3. Is he bunting? I don't think he's bunting. Oh, strike on the corner, 99 miles an hour. Matt Termini's on second. Benny LoCicero is on first. And he swings and fouls off the high fastball. It's very quickly 0-2. If there's any thoughts of bunting, With 2 strikes, those are out the window. And he checks his swing. Pitches low. Count is 1-2. And he swings and misses at the slider for strike 3. He goes down swinging. Oof. Fooled on the pitch.
Now batting, number 43.
Out in front. Thought it was the fastball. Instead it was the change of speed. Anthony Miller is up. He's 2 for 4 with 2 singles and 2 RBIs. The winning run is at second. And he fouls the slider off. Strike 1. It's in the dirt, but does not get away far enough for advance. Count is even at 1-1. And that nasty slider once again swings and misses. It's 1-2. Pitch is low. Count evens at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. He lets the first two get on, and then proceeds to strike out the next 2 batters. Max Lukulich, who's 0 for 6 in today's contest. He needs a hit to get that winning run home. He checks it, pitches low. Pitches outside, 2-0. He's pitching him carefully. Swing and a miss at the 101-mile-an-hour fastball. Count is 21. Outside, hitters count 3-1. Swing and a miss at the 3-1 pitch. The count is full. Everyone will be moving. Did he check it? Yes, he did. The bases are loaded with 2 outs, with Don Mattingly at the plate.
The first baseman, number 23.
Don Mattingly is the 1985 American League's most valuable player. In 1986, he hit 8 grand slams. Right now he's up with the bases loaded in the 13th inning. The winning run. And he hits it high and deep, but foul. The winning run is 90 feet away at third base. Strikes right on the corner. It's very quickly 0-2. They're 1 strike from getting out of this jam. He checked it. Pitch is high. Count is 1-2. There's nowhere to put him. And he just gets a piece, fouls it off. The changeup. And he hits it in the gap. The game is over. Walk-off fashion in the 13th. Termini crosses the plate. Don Mattingly gets an RBI single in order to get the win for the Bronx Knights. That was... So the Bronx Knights are now 6 wins and 7 losses on the season. Termini is the player of the game, without a doubt, because I think he's got 4 hits today. 4 for 6 with 2 runs and an RBI. Best grounds crew in the American League taking care of that beautiful field. Caleb Smith gets the win. He's 1-0. Serafina Dominguez, I don't know what his first name is, gets the loss. He's 0-1. Bronx, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, 4 runs, 10 hits, no errors, final in 13 innings. Thank you very much for watching. A little longer than I expected, but much appreciated. Have a great night.
No errors. They left 10 men on base.